might as well.
I
might use you the next show.
Yo, hey, I'll take that, Con. I'll take that. I'll get the fade and everything.
Con is a little light, man.
They'll be like, man, he went through the Michael Jackson fade.
Right. Woo! You know what I'm saying?
All right, everybody. This is your boy, My Wand. I don't even got to tell you motherfuckers who I am here with today, but, man, one of the literally biggest artists of our time, one of the most successful artists over the past 2 decades, Convict Music's very own Akon.
That's what's up, baby. What's
How are you doing
on,
today,
Daddy?
man?
Man, I'm doing amazing, man.
Man, first question I gotta ask you: is this Akon or is this Boo?
Oh, it's definitely Con.
Okay,
Absolutely.
There has to be a way I can confirm. Like,
it's now you know me. Before, see, in the beginning, nobody knew me really. Like I was super new, so you really couldn't tell the difference. But now, I'm a celebrity. Boo is an executive. It's very easy to tell the difference now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not still pulling that. No,
Nah,
I'm playing, man. First off, I don't blame you because Akon is a busy motherfucker. Like, when I look back, I remember when you first dropped, I want to say it was called Trouble, the first album. Ever since from Trouble up until fucking your record with David Guetta, you were everywhere. couldn't go anywhere without hearing your music.
Right.
And man, the game's all fucked up now, Con. We need you back.
Hey, well, I'm coming back now.
We've
Absolutely.
needed you. Have you heard the shit they're putting out on the radio now?
I've been listening a little bit, but I haven't been inspired much.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what your thoughts are on the current music that's out and dominating the charts.
Well, a lot of it is really cookie cutter though. It's a lot of copy and paste. It's a lot of it that sound the same. I think originality could definitely be exercised a lot more.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Sure. Like even
Yeah.
you, when you first came out and you did Locked Up.
Right.
Think about how original that record is.
Yeah, it was
your
super
snare
original.
was a fucking prison cell closing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And just that album to me, what you really embodied, just from there, and we can continue talking about your versatility. You have to be one of the most versatile artists of our time.
No, I appreciate that, brother.
Like
That
even
means a
from
lot.
that album, if I remember correctly, it went Locked Up, and then track 3 or 4 was Belly Dancer,
Right.
and then track 5 or 6 was Gangsta,
Right.
And I'm like, well, who the fuck is this dude? And all of them slapped,
No, that's what's up.
all of them, man. So I do this thing, Akon, where I give every artist an album from my CD collection. I'm actually gonna give you one of my favorite albums ever.
Wow.
And I think it might be one of your favorites. I don't know for sure. I didn't really look it up. I just knew my instincts were like, this is the album to give them. So, Akon, this is from me to you, from us here at Dash to you.
Hey, let's see what we say. Let's see what it is. Wow.
You fuck with that?
He's like my uncle.
What do you mean he's like your uncle?
Actually, my uncle, Masamba, been moving Stevie around for I don't know how long.
Wait, like your
Like
uncle?
my real uncle, my blood uncle.
What do you mean moving him around?
Like he was Stevie Wonder's road manager.
Wow.
Yes,
I think that's
Masamba
one
Funk.
huge thing that people don't realize is your family is deep rooted in music.
Deep rooted in music, man.
I was in Amoeba today on the
Thank you for
floor.
this too, by the way.
Of course, man.
Now I just gotta find a CD player to play it on.
Yeah, just keep it.
I don't even think I don't even, but yeah, this is an NFT right here, baby.
That's a real life NFT, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to, what is it? Acoin. Shout out
There you
to
go.
Acoin. Get
There
your
you go.
Acoin now. But you got some real deep roots into music, and I was in Amoeba today trying to find what was it? A Ray Drummond album that your pops was on.
Played on, right.
I was really trying to look for that because I read all online. Your pops was one of the most respected, if not the most respected, drummers.
Yeah.
Percussionists from
He was.
Senegal.
Yeah.
That must have played a huge role in your upcoming and you saying like, I'm gonna dominate this lane.
No, absolutely. I think that's what drove me more to hip hop, because hip hop is more like drum driven. You know, 808s, claps, snares. Like, I think that out of all the genres, hip hop talked to me the most because of the percussions in it. The drums, yeah.
Absolutely, man. And you have dominated almost every single genre. I can't think of bro, you even dropped a Spanish joint a couple years back.
Yeah, I did.
You like there hasn't been a genre that Akon, maybe country, maybe you haven't touched country.
That's the one that I really want to touch, though.
Oh, you do?
I love country music, man.
Is there anybody you've tapped in with?
That's the thing. I got a lot of songs that I just love to listen to, but I don't know who the artists are. I love country music. The stories are amazing.
Yeah, that's gonna be the one that we Akon.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
dominated EDM,
Right.
dominated R&B. You took over hip hop, obviously,
Oh,
right?
thank you, man.
And another thing that you have done in your career that I think it's way overlooked is the executive A&R side of Akon.
Right.
We can T-Pain, Kobe Odanis, Lady Gaga.
French Montana, Young Jeezy, Young Thug. I mean, it can go on and on.
I remember seeing you in Miami. I don't know if you remember this. You did a free concert. Pretty Ricky opened up. You went right after them. And this was right after Trouble came out. And you said, yo, I got this song. I just recorded it with this new artist named Young Jeezy. And I remember you came out and you did Soul Survivor. And you told us, all of you are going to know this song in a year from now.
Wow.
And you just have this ear for what's about to be hot. What is it that Akon does? Is it something you look for? How do you know what's about to be hot?
But it's not really, no one really knows. You just feel that this is big, and you just hope that everybody believe you. You know what I'm saying?
You know though,
it's
man.
Like, man, it's gonna be big. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
No, but you know, like, because Gaga was signed already.
Right.
And she'd already went through the label
Multiple
system,
channels, right.
Right? And then, boom, you came on with you and Just Dance happened.
Right.
T-Pain.
But a lot of it happened because we were part of the creation too. Like, because I traveled so much, I had an idea of what the audience would want to hear globally. So I never just thought about a specific area or a specific hood or a specific city for that matter. I always thought global. So I know, okay, cool. If it didn't work in America, it's going to work somewhere else. You know?
That's a really interesting perspective that
Yeah.
most artists can't give. But you being such a global phenomenon.
Right.
But I really got to ask you, man, why did you leave this music game? We needed you, Akon.
Well, that's the thing. I never really left.
But
I got so big, like, as a time when I got really popular, it became more about the business side of it. So what happened was I started focusing more on the business. And of course, when you're doing business, man, you got to be consistent. Like, you have to focus on it and see it all the way through. So what ends up happening is deals may take 2-3 years to close out. Then by the time they finally close, more deals came in the process of you closing that deal. And before you blink your eyes and open up, 10 years and pass you by, you just doing business.
That's
it's like, okay, when do I enjoy life?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense, man. And you know, like, my mama always told me as a kid, the artists don't live for themselves.
Right.
Artists have to live for the people
world.
and their fans in the world.
Yeah.
But man, the game has needed Akon.
Oh, man. Well,
All the hits from your shit with Baby Bash, with Eminem, with Snoop.
Right.
Man, like, I really wanted to be like, yo, you can't leave again, Akon, because you heard the shit they're dropping now, right? Like you said, cookie cutter as a motherfucker.
They no joke.
But are there any new artists who have inspired you? Anything you've heard that's been relatively new that's sparked you?
Man, honestly, I've been feeling a lot of new artists. Like, okay, first, he's not new, but Drake, I love Drake. I think Drake is a I mean, he's a gem because he switches it up. Like, he don't stay in one specific lane, and he ain't afraid to try different things, right? And then if I had to call a brand new one though, that I honestly been having my ear on recently, it would probably be what's his name again? Damn,
he pulling the Spotify.
Yeah, because I'm so bad with names. But all I gotta do is go on my playlist.
And you'll see it.
And it'll pop right up, you know. But man, it's a brand new artist out of Africa. His name is Costa Titch. Costa Titch.
Costa Titch.
Look, check him out. Like, that kid.
Okay.
Is a problem. Like, he's gonna change the game.
Costa Titch.
Costa. Yeah, he's gonna be a game changer. And then there's one specific artist though. When I hear him, he kind of reminded me of myself when I was young. Kid Leroy.
Kid Leroy.
I love that kid. He's a beast.
This just caught me off guard. I didn't expect you to say that. Yeah, he's definitely good, but I didn't expect you. What about Kid Leroy reminds you of a young Akon?
It's his melodies, his approach to songs. Like, a lot of it is based on his actual, experiences. I don't know. I feel him. You know what I'm saying?
I love that, man. Kid Leroy's gonna be happy as hell when he sees this.
No, he's a beast. That kid is a beast.
Now I know you're back because you dropped Enjoy That.
Right.
And I have a feeling that it's Akon's season.
Hey, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I just know this time, I'm not coming for no accolades. I'm not coming to be recognized. I'm doing this. Honestly, I'm being selfish on this go around. I'm doing it for myself. I just want to enjoy life and enjoy everything that comes with it.
That's amazing, man.
Yep.
Because I felt like the reason it's not that, like you said, you never left, but
Right.
when you want to dominate the charts, you dominate the motherfucking
Yeah,
charts, right?
believe me, if I put my energy into it,
over 10 years
promise
of
you,
that
it ain't
shit.
gonna, I promise you, we'll take all 10 spots.
Yeah.
It'll be between me and all the artists I sign. I can put my life on
That's
it.
what I'm saying, and I felt like the industry must have jaded you or something about it where Akon said, you know what? You guys can have this. I'm making money out here doing this
I
other
wasn't
stuff.
motivated no more. The music business just didn't motivate me no more. You know, I think a lot of the labels started, you know, they kind of stopped putting quality in front. Like, quality didn't matter to them no more. It's all about making a check and about following numbers. And music has always been about a feeling. It's been about a specific time in your life that help you celebrate something or help you mourn through a process or help you, you know, be in a position where you reflected on life in itself or the surroundings. So music always played a bigger role than just a business to me. And music became that to me in the business, in the music industry. And I wasn't motivated by it no more.
So what made Akon say, you know, I'm taking my jersey back from the rafters, I'm back?
No, I'm actually keeping my jersey up there.
Oh.
Now I'm more of a fan than a player.
No, but you back though. Like,
I mean, people could say that I'm back, but I'm actually just in.
Okay, okay.
It's almost like I'm coming into the game with no coach.
Okay, but can we expect another era of Akon? Is this gonna be another 5 to 10 year run of Akon, or are we just gonna see?
Honestly, this run is no time limit on it. I'm just gonna do it for as long as it continues to make me happy, man. You know what I'm saying?
I love that, man. Because you're at a point in your career, I feel like, where you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Right, and I'm planning to do that.
Yeah, as you should.
As vocalist Kanye is with his vocals, that's how creative I'm gonna be with my music. I'm gonna go so far to the left, they're gonna be like, yo, Khan, come on, bring that back, man, bring that back. I think you went a little too far.
Well, so what can we expect? Like, there's nothing Akon can drop that would surprise me. Whether you dropped a straight EDM project, you did straight Spanish.
Right.
I guess country might surprise me a little bit, but what can we expect from this upcoming project?
Oh, the upcoming project, I think if you like anything that I've ever put out, you're gonna enjoy this record more than any record I've ever put out.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a combination of everything that I just love to do and love to perform, love to write. So there's no guideline of which kind of records to put out or what the label is looking for, because now it's me doing it myself under my own situation, as it's always been, but there's always been that overseer that says, you know, we need more records like this, you know. But I believe it or not, Interscope actually gave me my freedom. They allowed me to be and do it. That's how Gaga was so successful, because they trusted me. You know what I mean? So, but I wanted to be independent with that kind of power.
Do you feel like, because when Gaga came out and everything she did was so one of one, so you're attributing that to Interscope?
Us just being creative, yeah. And Interscope allowed us to be creative.
That's a beautiful thing.
They didn't say, no, y'all doing too much. They was like, listen, however creative you want to be, just be it. It's our job to make sure that people, you know, experience it.
Mm-hmm. They're like, do more shit. If anything.
Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
We believe in you. Just do it, and we'll support you.
Well, you've always believed in things that other people don't believe in. Another example of that is T-Pain.
Right.
I personally used to be like, man, turn this fucking auto-tune cat off. 2 months later, I'm sitting there screaming his music.
Right.
So
that was the industry standard. There won't be a record that come out without auto tune on it.
Literally. And poor T-Pain took so much flack and mental. Is that still your boy? Do you guys still talk?
Oh no, he's like my little brother. I don't think me and him could ever fall out ever.
Even after he spilt the information about you.
Yeah, but that was a joke. Like that was like, man, I got something y'all would never know. I won't believe this. So it was I think sometimes the industry creates energy that makes people fall out when it's not even. I mean, we know that was all in fun. We know that was just something that it wasn't no secret. We just did it because it was available to do, because people fell for it and they liked it.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool, we keep doing it. But it wasn't something that was like maliciously, quietly done, secretly with, you know, bad intentions to trying to dupe people off. It was really more so to make sure the fans don't get disappointed and me getting booked from a promoter out there and I don't show up.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
I feel
want
like
to make sure they got all the experiences.
And a lot of your appearances, if you're not singing, might as well be Boo. You know what I mean?
Might as well. I might use you the next show.
Yo, hey, I'll take that, Con. I'll take that. I'll get the fade and everything.
Con is a little light, man.
They'll be like, man, he went through the Michael Jackson fade.
Right.
Rest in peace to Michael.
Vitiligo, man. I'm sorry, man.
One of your mentors, right, Michael?
Yeah, no, I love Mike, man.
I know you were really close to him, you know, close to him passing, like in those years, you and Michael were like this. And if I'm correct, you dropped Heal My Hands?
Hold My Hand.
Hold My Hand. I'm so sorry.
Hold My Hand.
Do you have anything else with Michael that we haven't heard yet?
Yeah, me and Mike put together a lot of ideas and concepts for his, would have been his, new release album. But we only got a chance to release that one single, the Hold My Hand record, But I'm glad that was the record that we chose to release, though, because that record was a record to bring the world back together.
Absolutely. And do you think a time will come where you will go back onto some of those concepts you had with Michael and complete them?
Honestly, I don't think it will ever be that time, because there was so many opportunities that we could have collaborated with the estate to do it, but the estate's agenda is different from his fans' agenda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a bummer, man, because I'm sure.
So all you can do is just be there and be like, listen, if you guys want to support keeping Mike's legacy alive, we would love your support. But if not, as a friend, I got to keep his legacy alive.
Absolutely. Well, I think, who knows? Like, remember when Timberland got to help recreate a bunch of unreleased Michael work, like 8 years ago. So as time goes, I would love for the estate to one day to reach out to you and a handful of people that Michael actually worked with to complete these concepts and ideas and bring another chapter of Michael out.
Absolutely.
Is there any specific, words of wisdom or anything you had got from Michael that still sticks in your head?
No, I mean, the one thing that he always said that always stuck, he said never be afraid to try everything. Because you just never know what's going to work. I think sometimes people be afraid to try different things because of what they're already known for and what they're already successful doing. So they'd be afraid to go outside of that box to do something different. He said, do it. You never really know. And if not, at least you got the experience.
And look, after your period with Michael, if I'm correct, the EDM album came shortly around that time or after the Spanish album.
Man,
the country album that's coming.
That's coming. Believe me, I promise you I'm doing a country album.
I believe you.
I promise you.
I believe you. Is there anybody you have in mind that you can think of that you'd want to collaborate on that?
My goal is to go to Nashville and just lock myself there and just collaborate with everybody.
Hell yeah.
That's the goal. Just go there and stay for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And just create. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think in 2023, genres are kind of like gone now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can really do any genre. And that's something that I got to applaud you for, because you never let this game box you in into anything.
You can't let it.
Even after Trouble, when you go from Trouble to Convicted, those are like two different Akons.
But each album got more different. But I mean, I think maybe because ultimately I blame it on my experiences, because Trouble was a dark space in my life. Like it was a struggle. So the music was a little more dark, a little more sad. There was a lot of challenges in those records. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then, of course, Convicted, as success came aboard, I got more money in my pocket. I started traveling. Things started changing. There's more women in my life now. I'm experiencing a lot more fun. So I'm smacking that. You know what I'm saying? I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying?
So after Trouble, Akon started smacking that. That's how we got to Convicted.
What I'm saying? But then as you go into Freedom, okay, cool. I'm more of an entrepreneur now.
Yeah.
I got a suit on. I'm looking a different way. I'm feeling different. But at the same time, as I'm going around like supermodels and high-end, luxurious brands and women that's beautiful, I'm also going into situations where I'm letting go of older relationships and then realizing, damn, how important those relationships, and then I want to make up right now. So my life had changed according to the life I was living.
This is amazing. You're like literally relating your choruses to specific periods of your life.
These are all real life songs.
So this new project, I imagine you got a project coming out. There's no way you're doing all this press without a project.
No, the album is dropping. It's called Akonic.
Akonic.
Yep.
I like that.
We're tentatively dropping it the first quarter. But the way things is moving is so fast, I didn't expect the audience to gravitate to the record so fast. We might even be dropping it right before the end of the year.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
So we'll see.
And how, because I know being on the inside looking out, an artist can either choose to put a lot of energy and effort into an album, into the press and the promotion. How big are you planning on going on this one?
Oh, no, I'm going to go the full round. I don't do anything halfway.
Yeah.
You know me, if I go in, I go full speed. Now I'm coming as if I ain't ever dropped the record before.
Okay, so what's a goal that Akon has for Akonic?
Ain't no goal. That's what I'm saying. I'm here to just have fun. I don't care about the stats. I don't care about no awards. I don't care if I make it to #1. It won't matter to me. I just want to have fun. And then whoever supported it, gonna have fun with me. It's gonna be it's turn up everywhere I go.
This is a beautiful thing, man. I feel like Akon is in his absolute prime right now. Because you get to live for
Might be.
you now.
Oh yeah, believe me.
You get
that energy gonna pass down, though. I promise you.
Hell yeah! I can't wait to hear it, man.
Ain't no goals, no expectations whatsoever. It won't even matter because I'm not doing it for the money anymore.
Yeah, that's true, man.
You know?
How's the town in? I'm sure you get asked this all the time, but you're still doing your work in Africa, right?
In Africa, yeah.
You did the first full electric city.
Yeah, well, actually, sir, it's a sustainable smart city. So everything is renewable. The city itself thinks on its own.
Wow.
You don't have to touch nothing, do anything. You just think it and it happens.
And so this is man, it's better than where I live, man. This is incredible.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be better than half the stuff we experience here in the U.S.
That's amazing, man. Akon, you are truly an inspiration.
No, I appreciate that, man.
Absolute inspiration, man. We're honored to have you here.
Absolutely.
The last thing I'm gonna ask you to do, will you sign my copy of Trouble?
Absolutely, man.
You gonna sign?
100%.
Get this signed? All right, everyone. This is gonna be on eBay in about a week.
You know what I'm saying?
Give it a week's time. I'm playing. This is gonna be for me to keep. That is my original copy from 04.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, is the Sharpie out? Yeah, oh, don't even worry about it then. At least I got it on video where you attempted to sign it.
I got it now.
Hell yeah, everybody, I'm telling you, eBay right now, put it on my Craigslist, local pickup in LA. No. Akon, thank you so much, man.
Nah, absolutely, man.
Excited for this chapter of your journey. You deserve to
brother.
enjoy yourself.
Thank you, brother.
Please, man, save the game, Con.
Hey,
you been hearing the
listen.
shit they put out on the radio?
Listen, all I know is when we come, y'all gonna enjoy that shit.
Hell yeah, everybody. This is your boy, Maiwan, the world-renowned phenom, Akon, Akonic, coming out soon. Hopefully sooner than later.
Hopefully sooner than later, baby.
Thank you so much.
All right,
man.
you got it, man.
They call me Fizz in the streets.
Fizz?
So can we get one Akon and Young Fizzle?
Fizzle?
Uh-huh.
Or Fizzy?
Fizzle.
Gotcha. Akon and Young Fizzle.
Woo! Oh, I'm lit. Bryce just went the fuck up. I'm lit. Hell
And
yeah.
he never rolled Dolo.